Hey guys, it's Maddie and Mirelle with Phoenix Magazine, and we're admittedly a little late to the game.
Of course, we are talking about the country's fastest growing game, pickleball.
And we are here at Electric Pickle in Tempe, where VP Cody Conti is going to show us rookies the ropes.
And tell us a little bit more about this entertainment destination that includes eating, drinking, and dinking.
So Cody, what can visitors expect at Electric Pickle, and would you describe it as a restaurant with pickleball courts or pickleball courts with a restaurant?
It's funny that you say that. We're definitely a restaurant first, then we feature the pickleball after.
So speaking of pickleball though, tell me a little bit about pickleball in a nutshell and why you think it's become so popular in the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, pickleball is one of the fastest growing sports in America. I think it's doubled in popularity in the last year. There's north of 20 million people playing throughout the United States. But I think it's just one of those sports that incorporates like badminton, tennis, ping pong. So it's a little bit of something for everyone. And the coolest thing is that you could be 20 or you could be 80 and you guys can play together. So the skill level and the entry level is very forgiving to get into it. And so I think because of that, it just makes it just fun and energetic.
Approachable.
Yeah, it's approachable,
yeah, like anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, Coach Cody here is gonna give us a little crash course in pickleball. What do you say we hit the court?
Let's do it. So here we are at Electric Pickle. We're talking pickleball today. We're gonna define what dinking and what the kitchen is. So basically in pickleball, there's a 2-bounce rule where you off the serve have to let it bounce on either side. Off the serve and then on the return. When returning that hit, you will also have the ball fall short of the kitchen or in the kitchen. In that case, you can't let it go in the kitchen. So if the ball is flying over and it hits, I can hit it over like this, but I can't step in the kitchen. If I hit and step in the kitchen, then that would be a foul and the point would go to the other team. Or in the case that it does bounce in the kitchen, then I can step in and I can go ahead and hit it over. But last but not least, a dink, if I had another ball, is just a soft controlled version of a hit, basically, over into the other side of the net.
We're dinking!
We're doing it!
Speaking of kitchen, Cody, Electric Pickle has a full food menu and a full bar. Will you tell us a little bit about your food and beverage program?
Absolutely. So it's focused around global comfort cuisine. We really have a little bit of something for everyone. Anything from vegan options to gluten-free options, but starting with apps, we have healthy, fresh items. 2 other items that you can fully indulge in, like the truffle fries here, or we have our little pretzel bites with our onion smoked mustard, which is delicious. But then kind of getting into a little bit more creativity, we have sushi, we have Neapolitan pizzas, you have the tuna tombo wonton tacos, the electric roll, we have our spicy tofu bowl. One of the most popular ones too is this crispy rice, which is delicious. It's basically a little fried rice, spicy tuna, and unagi sauce. A little sesame seed on there.
And do you guys do any playful nods to pickles or pickle juice?
Absolutely. Obviously, we have our fried pickles that are signature, and they're gluten-free and vegan, and so they're absolutely delicious. And then we have our famous pickle martini.
Is that a gherkin?
Mini pickle.
Yeah, good and briny. I like that.
And then, yeah, all of our cocktails use 100% real fruit juice. There's no added sugars. So we have our mango mezcal margarita. We have watermelon jalapeno margarita with the citrus jalapeno salt. We even have our chichi there, which is basically a riff on a pina colada, but it's made with 100% fruit juice. So coconut water and pineapple juice. And once you drink one of those, it's super refreshing and amazing for the summer.
And what about your mocktails?
The mocktails are great. So any of these can actually be made in mocktails. And so in that case, you would say, hey, I want to get a mango mezcal, but a mocktail. And so we basically just take out the alcohol and then we fill it in to our unique recipe. And you can even get an espresso martini as a mocktail.
Electric Pickle is just one of hundreds of Valley restaurants that's going to be spotlighted in our upcoming 25th anniversary issue of Best of the Valley coming out in July.
And stay tuned for more teasers and announcements for our annual Best of the Valley celebration Best Fest. In the meantime, dink responsibly!